me, Jesse Sponberg. It's time for Coffee and Bong Hits. Here's my question. If I got a business card and I handed it to you and you looked at it and it just say, look at me. And then they looked at you and you were smiling, would that be a good business card? Because then you know they read it and they looked at you and you're smiling like you read it. You really read it. I appreciate that shit. Anyways, let's start the show with the Black Bishop. What say you, eh? What say you, eh? What say you, eh? Let's go.
King, do that shit again. Do that shit again. Do that shit again.
I don't got a shoot, I got shooters. I know I'm cooler than the cooler. I know this way you keep your alcohol. I know that I'm about the ball. All of my niggas is savages. Mean up the phone like some scavengers. I know that imply I got passengers. I love Jesus Christ and Bible passages. My girl so fly, she have a Merlin. She love the majesty like Merlin. And the boss like a Irvin. Should've kept it clean like this detergent. Shit, I done let the cat up out the bag. I get naked and let the dick out the sack. Let it breathe, get some air. Baby, please, I'm already there. Decking greenery everywhere. A purpose in me is a love affair. Smelling the trees is a buzzer here. Can't be down with the team if you want prepared. Hey, this is my style. Do it with the just some attention. Hey, the crowd going wild. So I guess I'ma keep spitting. Nigga, I power to style. What you won't get no honorable mention. I'm rocking it better than you. I'ma make him retire no pension. I just get the rap fool. I am ready to make you move. I'm a movement, gon' move, it's the move. The only option not to lose. Hey, never forget, you were prepared. I ain't sorry. The breeze really walk the ass up here. I ain't sorry. Max is think right now. I ain't sorry. Because you think I stole your career. I ain't sorry. Hey, you ain't feeling me, no apologies. I ain't sorry. Hey, sorry not sorry. Hey, I ain't sorry. I don't even feel that bad, my nigga. I ain't sorry.
Yo. Yeah, what the heck is up, party people in the place to be? What is up? My name is Jesse Sponberg. This is Coffee Bong Hits with Jesse. I am so freaking hot. Man, my neighbors live underneath me, and those people have the hottest. Whoops, my bad. Those people have the hottest freaking those people have the hottest apartment ever, and the only thing hotter than their apartment is how stinky it is. Fucking apartment stinks so bad. Like if I open my sliding glass door, I can smell it. This whole part of town just stinks. It's funky. All right, who's in the early bird house? Fenda, Anthony, Mrs. Bones Jones, Mr. Blackwood. Shit, Joe Becker's in the house. Oh, it's a party now. Marty's here. Okay. So, right at the top, I got great news. I don't know if you guys know this, but I only sleep 4, maybe 5 hours at night, and then I probably get another hour, 90-minute nap in the middle of the day so I can work. This morning, I woke up at 6 o'clock, and I started sending out emails, and I didn't pee till 7 o'clock, but I had to pee when I woke up. Like, I woke up, I was like, damn, I got to pee. And then I was like, focus, what are your priorities? You just going to pee the rest of your life? I was like, yeah, maybe I really should focus right now and do the necessaries. Do the necessaries. So what I did this morning was I locked it in so that the Kudokan is well, I guess I can't make it the official until it's official, but the Kudokans will be included in the Las Vegas Cannabis Awards, the 2021 Las Vegas Cannabis Awards. So, you know, when you go to these award shows, I don't know how many award shows you guys go to, but I've been to a couple. So you get a swag bag, right? Gifts, giveaways, shit. There's going to be Kudokan stuff in that swag bag. So all the fanciest cannabis people in the industry that will be converging on Las Vegas will know about the Kudokans. And if you don't know about the Kudokans yet, I don't know what rock you live on, because Kudokans is the torch that will light the path to the new world, the Renaissance coming out of the Black Plague. The Renaissance was created in Italy and Europe, and it gave rise to poetry and invention and art and philosophy. And we can do that again, right? As humanity comes into a new world of social distancing and pandemics and masks and vaccines, there's one thing that we can accept and appreciate as a whole, which is that energy is currency, right? Feel me? Energy is currency. So take a lot of those things that you subscribe to in the old world, like fossil fuels, pipelines, giant piles of buffalo skulls, broken treaties, plantations, all that. Throw it all away. This is a new world. This is a world of incense and crystals and intent and pendulums. And real quick, if you're looking to get a pendulum, you should swing by Essential Elements Apothecary, located in Southeast Portland, Selwood neighborhood. You can go ahead and get a pendulum. Also, while you're there, pick up a mortar and pestle so you can grind the bones of your enemies, and then get some incense so you can hide the smell of your enemy's blood, and then burn some Palo Santo so their ghosts can't get you. It's a recipe that's worked for thousands of years by alchemists that came along before us. Also, don't forget, you should be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. Urbansurvivorman.com. Tell them, Momo, it's the home of the Wah Walker. You don't know about the Wah Walker? If you don't know, the Aloha Wah Walker is the #1 silhouette logo in the whole silhouette industrial complex. Also brought to you by standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. That's SUFB, Stand Up and Fight Back. I don't know which order that goes. But if you read it 3 times in front of a mirror, Big Joe will appear at your house and give you a t-shirt. If you use the promo code Coffee and Bong Hits, you will get free shipping. How much will you have to pay for shipping to Kimba Mutombo? No. Okay. Don't forget about the 5XL television, the 5XL satellite, and the 5XL FM. I'm not sure what we're on right now. I think that we're on the FM. Also by Fuck 12 News, First Live or Localer. And brought to you by Fake Crocs. Fake Crocs. Hey, do you need versatile amphibious footwear, but you're scared that you're going to fall in love with Crocs and end up wearing them to a job interview or maybe to your wedding? Don't worry about that. Get Fake Crocs. They'll break long before you ever get a chance to fall in love with them. Also, don't forget, there's a new episode this Sunday of Unblocked with Dirty Digital. I know you thought it was going to be an owl, by the way I said who. My bad. Also brought to you by Shane McLemore Custom Toys and Action Figures. Shane McLemore Custom Toys and Action Figures, not available on Facebook on a regular basis, but always available on eBay, Etsy, and for a good time, follow them on Instagram. And remember, you don't need a mullet on your head if you have a mullet in your heart, or a pair of these sick mullet custom polarized UV fashion eyewear for the sophisticated gentleman. And by 33 Bird Plaza, not just a plaza for people to hang out. It's actually a place that birds can go and get a nutritious meal. And we only employ birds and give them job training. So they clean up. And if you see me smoking on the show, odds are good that it is from a device brought to you by Binger Glass Designs. Binger. Oh, fuck. I thought I didn't have no nugs. I was like, yo, have I been nug free since 73? Not me. Binger Glass Designs. The glassware company that's so cool. You only have to visit them on Instagram. They don't have all that other stuff for you, so don't even go stressing about it. Did I already mention that you should be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com? Okay, also something I want to show you guys is, real quick before we get much further into the show, let's get that off there. Did I mention Unblocked already? Man, Dirty is... Yo, I'm just going to say this. Dirty Black deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for what he's doing right now with the Kudokan. Look, I'm just a wild card. I'm the high energy guy. I'm the guy that runs with the Olympic torch once the Olympic torch is lit, right? But if nobody lights the Olympic torch, then what good is the Olympic torch, right? So, man, I'm telling you, squares, peep this. The Kudokan, internationally traded. This is what I want to show you. Interactive mining. So look, remove this. Is a first of its kind, top-down, hybrid, interactive mining experience. I'm telling you, there's never in the world been anything like the Kudokan. Yo, you know how old people or tweakers, they play Zynga poker and they send you messages in the middle of the night that goes, click here for 50 free spins on Zynga poker. Like those people, I don't think they realize that the rest of us know that if you do that, you're on drugs, right? That's not a secret. If you play Zynga poker, you do drugs. You know you don't get real money out of that, right? You literally just get the Is that annoying? I do it for 8 hours. And only stop when it goes, do you need more free spins? Invite all your friends at 4 a.m. They're like, boosh. Then I get it. I'm like, Tim's doing drugs again. Right? You can't hide that shit from people. So, okay. Hear me. The Kudokan is an actual video game, like not just a regular video game either, like a badass video game, right? Boosh. You pick your dude like this, and then you go fight aliens. You don't even, oh my gosh, I can't even explain to you everything that's going on. Look at this, though. Look, I got this art last night. Where's the art I got last night? Oh, it's not even up there yet. Look at that. Interactive mining. So what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to win money in the game, and then you can go and cash it out for real US dollars if that's what you are. But I would advise that you go and spend it in our reward store. Hold on, have you seen our clothing yet? Okay, look, I know you guys might get mad because our clothing isn't for poor people. Let me explain this to you. I'm tired of the poors. I'm tired of poor people. I'm tired of having to throw events where I make sure that there's $2 beers. I'm tired of throwing events where I have to make sure that if people don't have the money, they can show up early and get in for free, right? I'm tired of being like, Jesse, you should have a promo code so I don't have to pay $4 for shipping and handling. I do that. Poor people are always part of my consideration because I, too, am a poor person. I was. Yesterday. Now I'm not. I don't really know how to explain that part. But This isn't about catering to the poor people. This is about tricking rich people into giving me money so I can give it to animals. And if you poor people are smart, you will follow along with my advice. But look at our products. Look at our products. Oh my God. Would you like this t-shirt right here? Would you like this t-shirt right here? I hate to tell you how much it costs. $75. You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Would I lie about a $75 t-shirt? Look. Check this out. You want this? You want this white hoodie right here? Look at that. Look at that white hoodie. Wear it with a pair of shorts and some knee-high socks. How much you think that hoodie costs, son? $100. You guys are selling a sweatshirt for $100. To that I say no. We're selling multiple sweatshirts for $100. Bro, we got gear. We got models. You think we're messing around doing this shit the old way, the old world, the old for the poors. Sorry, poors. You guys are going to have to go in 7 ways on a $100 hoodie, and then everybody gets to wear it one day per week for $13. That's the move. Look, be like this guy with the black coin hoodie. How much? $100. I know people are going to be like, Jess, that's just ridiculous. That's cool because guess what? You'll be able to get all this same stuff a lot cheaper if you use Kudokins. And I know you're like, well, that's nice. But like, how can you speak with such authority, Jess? Oh. Hey, you see that part? You see that part? You see my man Dirty in the house? You don't need to know his name. Go to the website if you want to know his name. Yo, y'all ain't ready. So the news I wanted to tell you was that, oh, did you see this? Look, I asked the Tiger, like, yo, Tiger, did you see our new merch? Yo, Tiger, did you get a chance to look at the website yet? Tiger's like, bro, you know I'm just a tiger, right? I'm like, oh yeah, well, let me show you on my phone then. That'll be great. We'll just watch on my phone. You gonna split the bill with me, Tiger? Give me some of your damn frosted flakes. Okay, so look, man, you know we're really doing the damn thing. I'm gonna get this money from these rich people. I'm gonna give it to Paula. I'm gonna give it to Mary Kate. I'm gonna give it to Ashley. I'm gonna give it to that lady, Baby Rooney. Look at that little kid hugging a goat. $100 for a hoodie. Let me give you a secret. They sell sweatshirts at Walmart you can get for $7 if you don't want the Kudokin. You can go get a pin. Just write Kudokin on it. We're not going to sue you. We're not going to give you a cease and desist letter. You could do whatever you want. You could write Kudokins are number one. You could write, I'm the king of Kudokin. There is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To burn my kingdom, you must use fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Sorry. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm a little extra. I mean, I'm always a little extra, but today I'm a little extra. You know, I just locked down a deal. I just locked down a deal with the 2001 Las Vegas Cannabis Awards. All these big-time people are going to be like, what's in our swag bag? Rolling papers, a keychain, one of those little plastic things to keep your dabs in, and a business card that says, look at me. And when they look up, I'm going to be smiling. Oh, yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. We can fight in the mess hall. Okay, so there is actual real shit going on. I made an appointment tomorrow to go get my first vaccine shot. I still might chicken out. I probably won't, but I want to because I don't want to get vaccinated. But I don't want people giving me grief. I want to just be able to be like, stop, hammer time. But make it vaccine time, right? Every time you see me, my vaccine is so hype. I'm dope on the floor and I made it on a flight. Now you talk shit, but I'm still ignoring you because motherfucker, I am on a plane headed to Florida. So don't be reckless. I punch you in your neck and steal your necklace and then hop a freaking plane with my vaccine to Texas. I don't know. I'm not supposed to rap on this show. Momo. But I thought we talked about it. No rapping on this show. I know. Okay, there is news going on. I'm sure of it. News.google.com. I don't have any guests today, so it's just us and the fuss. I got to catch a plane because I don't like to take the bus. Yo, it's too much. Now I got coronavirus up in my esophagus. I just want to stop the show, start a new show, just turn it into a gigantic rap cipher. Why don't we just have a show called Gigantic Rap Cipher? And the winner gets paid in Kudokins. What? Oh, man. Okay. Anyway, so. Yo, man, I know there's not people in the comment section defending playing Zynga poker that aren't on drugs. Man, you're lying to yourself and us right now. That's rude. Hey, Justice. I'm going to be in Phoenix, Arizona all this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What? How about freaking Thursday? Up, Friday. Then I'm going to fly out on Friday to Alamo. No, I'm not really going to the Alamo. Every time the game shows are still going, Findo. We just had to make sure that we built the coin so that we had something to pay the people who win the game shows, right? People win the game shows. What do you think I'm going to do? Just pay them cash out of my pocket? Had to build the coin so they could win something. Plus, you got to pay the hosts. Plus, you got to pay the lady that turns the letters, right? I'm not just going to have some volunteer lady turning the letters. Some volunteer just shows up. I'm here to turn the letters. Wearing a jean jacket with the fur on the inside. Oh, yeah, that's next door. They're like, are you sure? They walk out. You just board the door up like Bugs Bunny. If my friend Bugs was in here, would I turn this oven on? Yeah, we are not going to have any game shows hosted by anybody that wears the same jean jacket with the fur that my sheep wear. You ever have sheep? And then when you like talk to the sheep, you just imagine that they're smokers. Like they just wear that jean jacket with the fur and they smoke like roll your owns. Hey, yeah, later. They just pull out this cigarette that they roll their own. It's like super fat in the middle and then gets small on the other end. And they're like, thanks, brother. And they're wearing the exact same coat as my freaking sheep. Who does that? Other sheep. What's up, cheap? Get that peanut. 33 Bird Plaza. Remember, you guys, 33 Bird Plaza. Well, you know what? I could say it better than I could say it. Hold on. Here at 33 Bird Plaza, an outdoor bird food court, we have lots of wonderful selections. Stop by our peanut bar to get some takeout. Yeah, don't forget 33 Bird Plaza. Okay, so let's just dig into the news because I know there's a lot of news. First story that we're going to dig into today real quick is whatever happened to the border wall? Wasn't that a border wall? Didn't we have a president who promised that he's going to build a border wall? Well, let's look at what CNN has to say. Wow. Biden stopped building Trump's wall. Here's what it looks like now. Once there was a bustling construction zone here, now it's like a ghost town, frozen in time. Heavy machinery is parked and motionless. Stacks of steel bollards stretch as far as the eye can see. The Trump administration built more than 450 miles of fencing along the U.S.-Mexico border, including hundreds of miles of replacement fencing and 52 miles of construction where there were no barriers before. The wall became a focal point of his presidency. On the campaign trail, President Biden vowed not to build another foot, and he swiftly halted construction once he became the president. But the big question still hasn't been answered. What will happen at sites where construction was underway? How crazy. He just stopped it. Yo, BB, double B, have a GDP. That's right. Have a great day, player. Okay, now it's time for my news, not your news. You know what? I could probably wait till the top of the hour. Can we wait till the top of the hour, Dikembe Mutombo? No. Hold on, it's a democracy. What do you say, Momo? Wait till the top of the hour, jackass. Fuck Dikembe Mutombo. Damn. You gonna take that shit from Momo, Dikembe Mutombo? No. Man, that ain't my problem. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't my problem. Don't forget, though, at 10:35, we play dope music videos. And so at the bottom of the hour, we play Red Panda. Let's go now. It's early. Psych. I'm just going to smoke a little more pot. Brought to you by Binger Glass Designs. I remind you guys that the Kudokans drop real soon. So get your MetaMask wallet. Get your MetaMask wallet. Prepare to go on Uniswap. You know about all that? Never cheat a Scorpio out of an election. Because if you cheat a Scorpio out of an election, he's going to get his feelings hurt so bad that he's going to move to the jungle and live alone. And when he comes back, Yeah. Welcome back. This is Coffee and Bonghits with Jesse. And I forgot to say it before I played Miss Red Panda. But if you are listening to this on a podcast device, we really, really appreciate you. It really means a lot to me that you take time out in this busy world and that you value the content that we put out to you. So super virtual high five going all the way through time and space and ending up in your headphone device, your podcast listening service, your headphones, your HD, Lucasfilm, surround sound, Dolby, hi-fi, Wi-Fi, 5.0. I don't know, man. However you get down, shout out to Sleepy J and a boombox on Hawthorne Boulevard. Hawthorne Killers for life. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Look, I know we're not supposed to play the music until 10:35, but what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do between now and 10:35? I guess I could just remind you that standupandfightback.bigcartel.com has some of the dopest and edgiest merch that you can find in cyberspace. And they're the official provider of Fuck 12 News, Urban Survivor Man, all the things, man, all the things. I don't remember them all. Okay. Coffee and Bong Hits. How did I forget the show that I'm on? Like, what other products do we have? Also, don't forget, you don't need a mullet in your head if you got a mullet in your heart, or a pair of these sick one mullet, polarized, customized, UV fashion eyewear. Yo, get fake cracks. Yo, watch the 5XL. Yo, go to Essential Elements Apothecary. But if you can't make it to Essential Elements Apothecary and you need to order some herbs online, reach out to Earth Herbs. Earth Herbs is one of our new partners since Essential Elements is only in business brick and mortar store, right? So once Essential Elements gets their stuff done and figured out, then you can go to both of them. But for right now, if you live in Portland, go to Essential Elements. And also, don't forget, new episode of Unblocked with my man, Dirty Digital. Holy shit. Man, you know what, you guys? Check this out. I really cannot say enough good shit about Dirty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Manifesting that dude into my life with all his skill set and his enthusiasm. Don't forget how much I dislike almost all of you humans and how much I reject the 90% human DNA I got as I embrace and try to isolate and elevate my 2% Neanderthal, right? I'm not like you. I don't like you. I don't know what to say. I'm not like you. I don't like you. Neanderthal. But Dirty is the man. That dude has never answered the phone one time and said, "Don't talk to me, bro. I haven't had my coffee yet." Right? Oh, shit. That was not supposed to be mocking a disabled person, but it was. Yo, sorry. Wow, sorry. That's, wow. That kind of was. I didn't mean to. My hands are already up here. Oh man, it's just a natural habit from when I was like in the 3rd grade. I used to do that shit all the time. My bad. Swear to God. Holy shit. I promise to be a better person. So check this out. It is 10:35. That means it's time for us to play whatever kind of energetic music inflection I want to bring into your lives. And that's the power of me having my own show, right? Like I could just do whatever I want. We could just sit here for the rest of the day and just play Shock G songs. Like, why don't we? Like we did last week. Why wouldn't we? But not right now. Right now, I got some real important stuff to share. You know, it's hard for me to convey how truly magical this carpet ride that I'm on is. And the best thing that I could do to honor the blessing that I've received is to fulfill the promises that I made to myself at different points in my life, right? Like, I always knew I would grow up to be this dude. I always knew I'd grow up to be Iron Man or Batman or whatever fucking rich white dude fucking punches people in the face for low scale misdemeanors, right? Batman would jump out the bushes. You'd be doing graffiti. Batman would jump out the bushes and break your elbow, right? That's all like Spider-Man, man. Spider-Man just shoot you with a web, turn you into a laundry basket, hang you upside down from a telephone pole, right? And then just leave a little note. Here you go from your friendly neighborhood wall crawler. Boosh. Anyways, man, the point I was making with that was that all this shit that I'm doing, I mean, sure, it's a little bit easier to accomplish your goals when you are me, right? Because I have a pretty dynamic skill set and a lot of life experience that I can rely on, and I've been put in a lot of great places. But yo, energy is currency. Energy is currency. If you go right now, don't tell nobody. If you go right now to urbansurvivorman.com, urbansurvivorman.com, right? Go in there. It's not listed. It's an unlisted room in there. It's called urbansurvivorman.com/second/attic. Second attic. If you go in there, man, me and Diction put together, man, there's grimoires in there. There's grimoires. There's grimoires. There's magical spells and all kinds of ways to really change your life. And if you just start picking up these little things, improving yourself and having magic in your life and just having fairy dust sprinkled upon you 24 hours a day while you somehow squeeze 26 hours out of each day and you live simultaneously in the past, the present, and the future. You think I could be this dude if I didn't spend my whole life laying the groundwork down to be this dude? And you think that I could be this dude if it wasn't for the 14-year-old me that I perpetually am? Saying, bro, you got to grow up so that you can beat up child abusers. You got to grow up so that you can save these animals and you can buy their fences. You got to grow up so that you can give money to poor people who are going to lose their house. You got to grow up so that you can jump upside down and do a spinning Chun-Li kick. I'm telling you, go there. Yo, me and Diction, we put in some real work in there. The room's not done. I'm going to hire somebody from like Pakistan to clean it up for me. But yo, so this is the point I'm trying to make, man. We live in a hologram. We live in a simulation. The reason everything doesn't work at the exact time you need it to is because there's competing interests. That was the power of the magic sand. Remember the magic sand group? The power of the magic sand was that you could separate your time and space because only in this dimension does that sand exist as separate from the whole, right? Now, the whole is a giant beach full of quartz, which fell 1 million years ago from the Appalachian Mountains and lived underneath the ocean until the sea level lowered and Florida rose from the ocean. It was like, holy crap. So in every other dimension, that sand is still together. In some dimensions, that sand never even left. Now, I've taken that. I've taken the understanding that there's another planet that's smashed into the earth and it's still stuck into the earth. And we infuse that into the Kadokan talisman as a way to show you humans and the 98% of my DNA that's caught up with you freaking primate mofos, man. Holy crap. Man, when the Anunnaki came, my people were like, yo, you better go mess with Australopithecus, G. This ain't the shit you want to mess with. And the aliens were like, all right, Australopithecus it is. And then we ain't got the Australopithecus DNA. Don't be mad at my Neanderthal ancestors. We was messing with the Homo floresiensis, man. We was over in Indonesia. We were laying the groundwork from Iran to New Zealand to the Pacific Northwest, back to Hawaii, to Tahiti, to Peru, to Antarctica. And then what is the manifestation of all that, right? Like, what does the lapis lazuli pyramid represent? I know y'all didn't expect me to just bust out a lapis lazuli pyramid from Italy, did you? I know, I didn't either. Anyways, yo, let's rock this funky joint. Ladies and gentlemen, rest in peace, Fight Dog.
My man. We on a war tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in the hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, go. We on a war tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in the hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How are you? People give me ears, so I be so blind. It's enjoyable to know you in the concubine. Niggas, take off their coats. Ladies act like gems. Sit down. Indian styles, we recite these hymns. See, lyrically, I'm Mario and Dreddy over Momo. Ludicrous, he's speedy-o, infected with slow-mo. They heard me in the 80s, JD's on the road. And I never end the to get the paper, but now, let me take it to the Queen side. I'm taking it to Brooklyn side. All my residential questions to invade the air. Hold up a second, cause we almost there. You could be a black man and lose all your soul. You can be white and blue, but don't prep the role. See, my is universal, cause I got knowledge of solo and self. See, there's no one else who can drop it on the angle, but you at that. So do that. Come on, boy. Come on. Oh, talking out, but let me get back cause I'm wetting. So, but tell the others, cause me are the brothers. I learned how to build bikes in my workshop class. So, give me the sword and let me make it the lab. We on the war tour with my man. Going each and every place with the mic in their hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We on the war tour with my man. Going each and every place with the mic in their hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, fight. Come on, back in 89, I simply slid in the place. Come on, buddy, all up in your face. Got a kiss to bust the rhymes, they had no taste. Who said Quest was whack when I was at the gate? Come on, son. I have a quest to have a mic in my hand. Without that, it's like kryptonite and Superman. Come on, son. So Shaheed come in with the sugar cut. Like George my name, but on stage call me Dynamite. Come on. When was the last time you heard the fight was sloppy? Lyrics and ornaments, you never hear me copy. Top notch, baby. Never coming less. Got to live it. You got to believe up in Quest. Come on, sit back, relax, get up off the path. Without that, here's the dance floor. Come move that. Now I'm believing you can check the stats. I'm on with Shaheed, the brother abstract. Oh, you know the time. My bitches in the jam. Never let a statue tell me how nice I am. Come in with more hits than the braids. Kinky, living that flat like an oversized MP. No whack and screws, they just makes me laugh. My track record is longer than a DC-20 aircraft. So next time that you think you want something here, make something up and take that garbage. We on a war tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, we on a war tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand.
New York, LA, Houston, same town.
We on a war tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We on a war tour with my man, going each and every place with the mic in their hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo, that's so wild. That's so wild. Like, Jesse, what are you going to do when you get older? I don't know. Be Iron Man. Hey, Jesse, what are you going to do when you grow up? Batman. Just a moody ass old dude, punches people in the face and has a fucking shitload of money, uses technology, just shoots people in the face with the latest in flamethrowers. Yo, that was Tribe Called Quest. If you missed that, that's like tied for my favorite song in the world. I made a lot of promises to myself when that song came out. I'll tell you guys a really cool story, man. BJ, I hope you're watching. I asked B the other day. He was like, yeah, I watch Coffee and Bong Hits. Like, dude, why don't you comment? He's like, man, I don't even click on the thing. I see it and I watch that shit. So anyways, back in the day, it was probably 1993. Me and B went to Seattle to meet up with my kid's mom and her friend Katrina, who's still my dear friend, right? I don't lose friends. Sometimes suckers fall off, but I don't really lose friends, right? Like if you look at who my friends are, most of my friendships have been around for a long ass time, right? Like a long ass time. Long time. Right? Like, what the fuck would I lose a friend? Sometimes suckers do fall off, though. Ain't nothing I could do about that. But anyways, the point I was making is now long forgotten. Something about my friends. I don't remember. But we can keep it moving, I bet. So anyways, yeah, go to urbansurvivorman.com/second-attic and just go watch like 2 of those. You know, getting back to the point where I just knew I was going to grow up to be just an old, washed-up superhero with substance abuse issues. Like, I already knew. Like, I knew when I was a little kid, this is what my beard was going to look like every day. I just knew how I was going to be drawn, right? I'm going to be on some Tony Stark, Bruce Wayne looking old-ass shit. We really doing the damn thing, though, right now. Like, we really are in it. I don't know if you guys really can grasp what I'm doing right now, but I'm in rarefied air, like for the whole world. For the whole world. Ain't nobody staying up late at night talking about liquidity pools. Ain't nobody staying up till 2 a.m. while Dirty tries to explain to me how dumping Ethereum in the back end moves the decimal point over, right? And while we're having these conversations, keeping one eye on the cost of Ethereum as it continues to rise. Meanwhile, worrying about the NFT for Spice One and discussing how cool it is to have a platform like this that we can give to the world. Because look, who else is, anybody else is doing what we're doing is on some household name shit right now. Like, it doesn't even seem real. That's why this whole week's worth of shows, I don't even know what I've talked about. I really don't, because I'm living in a montage and I'm really trying to slow it down, right? I'm trying to slow it down. I'm trying to appreciate every minute of the montage, but it's a montage, bro. It's a montage. When you can feel it, when you're so in the flow, when your shit is moving to the point where you can do a backflip off of a roof and somebody ordered a couch and it was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, but one of the delivery guys was sick on Tuesday, so they had to reschedule for Wednesday, right? And only because of that weird twist of fate, that was the Rubik's Cube, which moves as the mechanisms of a clock, right? Or a machine, or the gears. So when you trigger one move, which creates a succession of other moves, and outside of time and space, the whole mechanism changes, and a dude becomes born. His whole life becomes born just so he can grow up to do so in school, have too many responsibilities, end up having to take that job as a mover, but also got sick, couldn't make it on Tuesday. Dude's moving on Wednesday. You do a backflip off of a roof, and then you land on the dude's couch. And then you pop back up and you go, look, and you find a quarter on the ground. Heads up, too. Right? Like, you can live that life. You don't have to have anything go wrong for you. You can just live this life of continuous blessings. You just have to be the author. You have to be the one choosing which fish tank you stick your freaking face into, because they all look the same. But where do you put your attention? Where do you put your intention? Attention and intention go together. So does mention. So does drug and alcohol prevention. So we don't want to tie every word like that together. But intention and mention, I'll probably edit that if I put that into a clip someday. You can't be magic if you're giving away your shit. Especially y'all motherfuckers that keep watching television. God damn. If I went to your house, remember that video game Dig Dug? I would go to your house with that little pump. I'd be like, and then I would stick the pump underneath your television and just go, your television get big and explode. Or sports. Holy shit. The energy that somebody gives to professional sports is insane, because that energy is the energy that breaks the matrix. That energy right there, that style of energy, that enthusiasm, right? When you're like, Jesse, why are you so extra? Bro, because I am hail on the surface of the water, right? There is no surface tension. I'm a free exchange of gases throughout the mediums, right? Throughout the subtle molecule changes, right? Like what? This is oxygen, and this is 2 molecules of hydrogen and a molecule of oxygen. Figure it out. Figure it out. I'm giving y'all motherfuckers an opportunity right now. I don't know what else I could do to prove it to you guys. Oh, what else I can do to prove it to you guys that you can do anything you want to do. Anything you want to do. Anything you want to do. Bro, do you know I made a plan in December of 2019 that I was going to go see Sue, the T-Rex in Chicago? Hear me out. I was going to go see Sue, the T-Rex in Chicago. I could show you the old messages, me and Ashanti, because the Indo Expo was going to happen in Chicago. Ashanti and I were going to go work that, and then we were going to go and see Sue, the T-Rex, right? And I didn't stress on it, man. I just put my push pin there, lived in that moment, locked that moment in, knew that there was a finite point in time and space, latitude, longitude, temperature, oxygen, barometric pressure, heartbeat, percentage of residual dirt and skin cells in your pores, right? A very finite moment. That's why every day we play that Red Panda shit. Every day I show you guys Red Panda, because check it out. Every YouTube video that's ever been made has already been made. Every YouTube video that's ever been made has already been made because of the nature of time and space. And even a scientist won't be able to deny that time is not linear, right? Step out of the aquarium into the fish store. Or don't be a little punk ass bitch. I don't care. I'm not a guru that wants to like sit crisscross applesauce and make people go, oh, yeah, while they wear white t-shirts with hairy armpits. I ain't that dude. No disrespect to my friends that are, because I do have friends that do that. I'm just not that dude. I'm not I understand we're all one, but we're all one on this dimension. We're not all one on this dimension. We're not all one on this dimension. And Jesse Sponberg, when I die, is going to have the highest fucking score on that shit. Right? It's going to say Z-N-E for ozone. And you're going to know that shit was me. I'm going to have the highest score of anybody who ever played Jesse Sponberg ever. And then when I'm done with that, I might come and play your life. See how good I could do. Maybe I'll be Diction. I'll be like, all right, you son of a bitch. Driving around, trying not to just get frustrated. Like, what did the other Dictions do at this moment? Then, now, oh my God. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Why can't, oh my God, why can't I find the other people that played Jesse Sponberg before? Why can't I channel the other people that played Jesse Sponberg before? Why was I looking only that way and not that way? Gosh, that's so freaking predictable. That's my 98% human talking. Reject, 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 reject. That's my 2% Neanderthal talking. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Ah. Look, if you learn anything from today, fucking, I don't even know. I give props to you, I guess. Hey, man, this was like the most powerful hour of television ever. 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 I'll fight Napoleon Hill. I'll fight Neville Goddard. I'll fight Joseph Murphy. Like, we those dudes, right? We're in the arcade. We're in the arcade. Lots of people that played Jesse Sponberg before. Lots of people that hosted Coffee and Bong Hits before. They weren't as funny as me, though. Oh, man. Yeah. So, shit. That went quick. I love you guys so much. I hope you have the dopest weekend ever. Like, seriously, just, I don't know. Look. Think, are you like a dog or are you like a fly? Here's the better way to remember it. Are you a bee or a tree? A bee or a tree? Where's your energy? How do you resonate like with the earth? And I know somebody's going to go, bro, bees use the magnetic field of the earth to navigate. They can find their way back to their hive from as many as 20 miles away. Studies show, right? Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about permanence. I'm talking about intent. I'm talking about being a rock in the inside of the river, right? Be the rock. Don't be the driftwood. Don't be the leaf. When it gets tumultuous, be a tree, not a bee. Be a dog. Feel that resonance the way that you feel when you pet a dog. When you're just like, ugh. Or pet a cat. Not as much cats, right? Because cats are going to take that energy and give it to the neighbor. So they're not the best investment. They're kind of flighty. Anyways, don't be mad at me. I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the god Sekhmet, my favorite Egyptian lioness god. If you didn't know. Just do it, man. Get yourself a lapis lazuli pyramid and stop smoking cigarettes. You know they put mummies in those, right? Freaking man, Diction, bro. Hey, what are you doing, Diction? Look, hey, G, hold on. Let me tell you something. Hold on, check this out. I canceled all my syndications, right? So let me do this. Watch. Yo, Diction, look alive. You got incoming. Hot lead. Hot lead. That's when I poked hot lead in your ass. Okay, hold on. Boom and a boom and a bop bop bop. Boom, bam, boom, bada, bop, bop, bop. Blam, we'll do it like that. Okay. Then we'll do it like this. Stay with me now. Um. Whoa. Shit. You don't want to type what I just. Hold on. Let me finish typing this real quick. So earlier, the point I want to make about that Tribe Called Quest song was that was the first time I'd ever like really just grabbed a homie, dipped up out the city, went and got went and shacked up with a beautiful woman and did some sightseeing shit. Drove around a Saturn when that shit was like brand new. Remember those Saturn cars? All right. Oh man. Damn it. I really want. Hold on. Ugh. I want more Tribe Called Quest in my life. That's what I'm saying. Yo, hold on. Diction's in the house like what? What? Diction's in the house like what? What? Diction's in a what? What? Y'all can't hear the beat in my head. Yo, hey, I ain't lying though. Diction's in the house. Whoa, bro, you just shake up. Yo, it's like
Since I lost weight, it's like, yo, I'm gonna start rocking less of a beard and shit because I feel like I look a lot younger, so I ain't mad at
that. What's up with you, G?
Man, just preparing for my day to head down to the studio, work on a bunch of different stuff.
Hey man, you know all those dudes I named that I said I would fight?
Yeah.
I was like, I just fight Neville Goddard. I just fight Dr. Joseph Murphy. What do you think those dudes would do? Or do you think those guys?
I don't think that you would be able to fight them because they would be so ill with their power of assumption. They would just assume that you're their homie, and you would end up liking them too much to even throw a punch.
That probably will work on most people, but people like you anticipated that, so. I was
it reminds me of Jet Li, that movie where he goes into alternate realities to kill all his doppelgangers to get the power to be the ultimate one. That movie always fascinated people. Are like, that's a bullshit movie. I'm like, what are you talking about? That concept alone is brilliant. And how do I go over and kill the rest of my doppelgangers? I mean, I think differently now that I've had help from some of them, but I was like, that's a fucking dope concept.
No, G, I think about that in the sense that this life is like a video game, right? So every time I somehow didn't die, somehow I escaped some shit, I'm like, not every one of us made it past that level. And a whole bunch of other people that were trying to be Jesse Sponberg died. It was like, wah, 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 wah.
The way that the technique works, where it's like, it's the opposite thinking of that, right? Okay, so anything you want to do, another version of you has done it in a parallel world.
Yes.
So
yes.
If you go into the quantum realm through meditation, you can contact that person. And in my experience, it's really crazy because the guy that has the technique, Bert Goldman, he's like, sometimes a doppelganger would give him specific advice and he wouldn't understand it. It would be like, go stand on that hill and take a bunch of pictures. And then he did, and one of them ends up in an art gallery or whatever. But in my experience, the one time I really used the technique effectively, I went and I saw my doppelganger and he just smiled at me. Didn't tell me anything that I know of, but he must have said something to my subconscious. And like 15 minutes later, I get this strong feeling to go to the waterfront because I was out getting signatures. I run into a dude I ain't seen in 20 years, and he's like, hey, you're getting signatures for the petition. Here's my new wife. I met her doing that. And he's like, that's going to end soon, and you're going to need a new job. And that's what I was visiting the doppelganger for. And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, yo, I've been driving a cab. This is pre-Uber or whatever. And he's like, and it changed my whole life, and you'll become your own boss and whatever. And then boom. And that's how I became a cab driver, like, long story short. So I revisited that last night.
Bro, hold on.
I fell asleep. So I don't know if it'll work.
Did you say long story short?
Yeah.
It was just long story. It wasn't short.
It was shorter than I could have got into, but it came with a clear synchronicity. The main point was that it's like,
hold on, so you saw your doppelganger.
Right. So the long story
short, was a dude that looked just like you?
Yeah. Dead ass.
If
It
I
was
would
on
have
the number
said,
15
hold on,
bus
if
while
I
it was
would have
crowded,
said that I
too.
saw a dude that looked just like you at the waterfront, you'd have been like, oh, now you stinging? Now you stinging?
No,
Or
I
did you
didn't
say
see
it
him
was
in real
cool?
life when I did the meditation. So in the meditation, I was on a crowded bus too, but I had my headphones up. I got into like a beta brainwave frequency that through doing breathing exercise and followed the guided meditation. Then in my mind, it had me walk through visualizing to a hallway to a door and open it to talk to it. But in that, the doppelganger sometimes gives people specific advice. It didn't, in my experience, give me specific like out loud advice where I remembered anything he said. But 15 minutes after this, I get off the bus, then I just get this strong feeling to go in a certain direction. I do, then I run into somebody I haven't seen in years, synchronicity, bridge incidents type shit, but like on steroids, really fast, boom, changes everything. So it was interesting because some folks who use the technique would purport that, like, in some cases, they'd actually have a dialogue or get a real specific message from the doppelganger that they consciously understood. I feel like I did get advice. It's just that it came like 15 minutes later, and it was like, it might not be super specific, but it makes sense once they do it. It's like they'll just nudge you down like a timeline, in my experience. But some people like, man, I got detailed advice on how to, do whatever I was trying to do. In my case, it was like, just go over there. And it knew I would run into a person and it would connect all the dots. That like changed the next 3 or 4 years of my life. So it was I'm surprised that I just revisited that last night for the first time. Like, it was 100% effective. And why didn't I use it again? I don't know. I didn't.
You got to give people shorter. You got to give people a little bit shorter bursts.
All right, my bad.
Hey, I got to get out of here. I got a ton of shit to do. I got to go get vaccinated tomorrow. So tell people where they can find your shit because you're cranking out dope shit. That's why I wanted to bring you on because a lot of people might not know you're on TikTok now, mofo.
Yeah, everything, everywhere. It's just Diction Uno. You could Google it. You could go to any of the platforms that exist for music and social media, and you could find me very easily with just Diction Uno.
Man, you're lucky like that. Remember when there was that other Ozone that did that?
Oh, that was a dude named Ozone? I didn't even know.
Yeah, man. Every time you would try to Google my shit, those people would be. I don't even know what I'm getting, Marty. I don't give a shit what vaccine I'm getting because no needle formed against me shall prosper. So I'm not even worried.
Right.
I just want people to leave me the fuck alone.
One that you getting?
I'm just getting the first one.
Okay, bad. I got my second one on Monday and shit.
Bro, I'm gonna go get a needle stuck in my arm in Rockwood. How many people you think have said that before?
Today or
tomorrow?
In the last 5 minutes? No, I'm just saying. You said how many people?
All right, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if I don't see you in the streets before, I'll definitely see you in Miami, right?
Yeah, let's make it happen, man.
Until then, everybody, thanks to all our partners, our sponsors. You know who they all are. We love them all. Don't forget, there's a new episode of Unblocked this Sunday with Dirty. Don't forget Kudokins. We're not just a crypto token. We are trying to change the world, but we are not an investment opportunity. We are a rewards token. All right, then. Till I see you next time. I see you on the Discord group. 5,000 G's. Oops. That was 5,000 G's. Hold on. Almost. I was gonna win all day. I was gonna win every day. I was gonna win all day. I was gonna win. I'm a champion, shining like a diamond. Call me Rocky, Muhammad Ali. On your box of Wheaties, Earth Cutter, Air Magazine. Second place, Mike. What you think? You's a buster. What you think? More Memphis. No thing. More Memphis. No three things. Winning.